Mario's New York-style pizzeria is open Mondays through Sundays. Next week, we will be visiting Fat Phillies for Tulsa Eats Cheap. I'm Sandra Adams reporting for Telenews.
Family Medical Care will be providing free vaccinations for the H1N1 virus this Saturday. They are low on supply, so it is a first-come, first-served basis, but they do encourage everyone to come out. In South Tulsa, I'm Sandra Adams reporting for Telenews. Today, the north side of Tulsa celebrates the grand opening of Gateway Grocery Store and the revenue it will bring to the community. Reporting in North Tulsa, I'm Sandra Adams for Telenews. Construction cones and signs are the new look for Tulsa streets. Construction crews say it can take up to the next 4 months for construction to be complete. Reporting in South Tulsa, I'm Sandra Adams for Telenews.
Everywhere you turn, you encounter a problem. Standstills and bumper-to-bumper traffic, and it's causing a problem for the residents of Tulsa. For ORU student Rochelle Carbula, she has to start her day earlier because of it.
Internship every Monday and Friday, and before the construction started, I could walk out of my dorm room at 7:30, leave upper lot by 7:35, 7:40, and still manage to arrive on time at work, even a little bit early at 8, right before 8. And now I have to leave my room at 7:15 in order to get a jump on the traffic, getting stuck, and it's horrible.
Now that construction has subjected drivers to one lane only, traffic has become heavier, and for emergency services, traveling in response to emergency calls has raised some safety concerns.
On Lewis, since it's 2 lanes with all this construction, when it's packed full of both lanes, cars don't have anywhere to go. So you're supposed to pull off to the right. And since there's nowhere to go, a lot of times we're having to wait or being delayed response and having to go and oppose traffic more, which is more dangerous opposing traffic because we already run a high risk as it is driving with lights and sirens because people get nervous when they see us coming up. And so a lot of times they freeze or they don't know what to do. In construction, it makes that much more dangerous for us and for the construction workers.
Whether it's traveling to work, home, school, or emergencies, alternative routes are hard to find. For resident Kevin Weekfield, his escape route has been Riverside.
Drive on like 71st and Lewis a lot. To get directly home, if I'm coming off 71st and Lewis, I just go on the Riverside. So traffic's not too bad on Riverside.
Construction cones and signs are the new look for Tulsa streets. Construction crews say it can take up to the next 4 months for construction to be complete. Reporting in South Tulsa, I'm Sandra Adams for Telenews.
The Kids Against Hunger organization has joined forces with different youth groups in Tulsa to provide meals for the people in Haiti. Youth groups come to the Kids Against Hunger facility to provide nutritional meals that are distributed in Haiti. Co-founder Sherry Horn expresses how important it is that the Haitian people receive nutritional meals.
This will meet the nutritional needs because the children in Haiti, for the most part, are malnourished anyway. They don't get the proper nutrition. The country does not grow enough food to feed the people that's there. In fact, it only grows half enough food to feed the people that live in Haiti. So they need this nutrition, and we've sent 4.5 million meals last week.
While this organization brings relief to those in need, the youth who volunteer are not only impacting the life of others, but transforming theirs.
Impacted a lot because sometimes, I see kids that are hungry, outside or something, and I just, go and buy them something to eat real fast and take it to them because, if my son was in that, situation, I would want them to help my son, So, I just like to help them.
The Kids Against Hunger organization encourages everyone to volunteer to help change the lives of others. I'm Sandra Adams reporting for Telenews. If you're looking for quality food for the lowest price, you may not have to look too far. Right here in Green Country, there are many restaurants that offer quality meals, good service, and are fairly affordable. Mario's New York style pizzeria is known for their delicious dishes, affordable prices, and they have been serving the Tulsa community for over 20 years.
The quality product, we use quality ingredients, and we hand toss the pizzas and put them on a stone deck oven, so just do it like they do it in New York.
You can order a whole pizza or buy by the slice. You can eat in, take out, or delivery, just for under $10.
You can go somewhere else and maybe get a less expensive pie, but you're going to be getting a cheaper pizza. We got really good, high quality and really good sized pies, fill you up for a good price.
Mario's New York style pizzeria has built relationships with the community of Tulsa and surrounding areas. Their friendly service and hand-tossed pizzas is what keeps the customers faithfully coming back.
The closest thing to New York pizza this side of the Mississippi, so it's well worth the trip coming down here all the way from where we live.
Even new customers who tries Mario's for the first time leaves pleased without having to spend too much money.
It was worth the money. Yeah, it was really worth the money. It was really good.
Mario's is located on East 51st, just east of Harvard, and they are ranked in the top 10 for the best affordable places to eat in South Tulsa.
It's the best. It's the best. It can't be beat.
Mario's New York style pizzeria is open Mondays through Sundays. Next week we will be visiting Fat Phillies for Tulsa Eats Cheap. I'm Sandra Adams reporting for Telenews.
Nicole Frangione is a Tulsa University student who captures the heart of Tulsa through her passion for photography.
We were asked to do for a senior project something that we're super passionate about, and my first thought was Tulsa, and then I kind of relayed back to all my past experiences with the arts, and I kind of came back to why I love photography so much.
Reunited with her love for photography enabled her to reconnect with what she loves most.
It's one of those kind of things people can tell their story without actually having to tell you anything. It's like a window to the soul kind of thing, and I just love it. I love it when people look at the camera and you can see what they're thinking.
Her mission is to shed light on those who make Tulsa thrive that may go unnoticed.
Pictures of people that maybe weren't always seen in the media or weren't always appreciated for what they give to this town.
Her passion behind her work is to promote awareness to help bring the community together, showing that every neighbor counts.
Business owners and the tailors and the musicians that are just important to the soul of the city. They've given so much in the way of arts and just their passions to the city, and I just kind of wanted to recognize them because they're so important to what brings Tulsa out to be one of the best cities in the world.
Through her journey of capturing the people of Tulsa, she made a few friends along the way.
Just wanted people to kind of take a second look and let people, if you take the second look and ask, or take the time to get to know people and let them tell you a little bit about their lives, it just opens up these windows and these doors into this community that is so heartfelt and so intertwined in everything that Tulsa is. I just think it's so important for people, especially people from out of town or people even from Tulsa that haven't gotten that. It's important for them to see how much the city means to everyone else.
Her passion and gift for photography gave her the opportunity to showcase her dynamic work and publish her first book.
I had a show at the Loose Leaf Company, which is a place in downtown on First in Detroit, and they let me have the space, and I just hung my pictures on the walls and had one opening night, and just had friends and family and whoever walked in came, and it was great. A lot of the people in the pictures came, and people like to see themselves.
Her future plans are still in the making, but photography will definitely be incorporated.
And do this and take pictures and really kind of get into people's cultures and into their societies and communities.
Nicole captures the soul and heart of Towson's, leaving all who sees her photographs asking, "Why am I Tossa?" I'm Sandra Adams reporting for Telenews. Good evening and welcome to Telenews. I'm Sandra Adams. Osama bin Laden has threatened to kill any Americans al-Qaeda captures if the U.S. executes the self-professed mastermind behind the 9/11 attack or other suspects. The threat was released Thursday in a new 74-second audio tape aired on Al Jazeera television. The al-Qaeda leader Khalid Sheikh Mohammed was captured in Pakistan in 2003 and is now in U.S. custody, currently detained at the U.S. naval base at Guantanamo Bay. The White House has expressed its desire to execute him. Bin Laden says the day Americans make that decision will be the day it issues a death sentence for any American that is taken captive. The healthcare bill is causing an uproar among fast food restaurants. Every big restaurant chain in the nation will now be required to put calorie information on their menus and drive-through signs. No longer will you be able to enjoy a nice cheeseburger without knowing the amount of calories it has. In addition, the law requires labels on food items and vending machines to note the amount of calories. The goal of this legislation is to construct a national awareness that will go into effect in 2011. A bacterial meningitis outbreak at a Ulaga elementary school led to the death of 2 children and left 5 in the hospital. Last week, 6-year-old Jeremiah Mitchell had his legs and arms amputated as a result of the disease. His grandfather, Rocky Mitchell, said he has a long way to go before full recovery, with more surgery ahead, but said Jeremiah has been staying strong, though he remains in critical condition. The 2 children who died March 11th were 7-year-old Andrew Gregory Thomas and 8-year-old Suwachi Imua. A recent study suggests Tossa should hire a private company to manage the Tossa Zoo instead of its current publicly run operation. The study said a private organization can offer the zoo access to substantial funding and CEO-level credibility and influence. Shelton Williams delivered the study to the city last week. The study cost $20,000 and was paid for by the Tossa Community Foundation. Nearly 70% of the accredited zoos in the U.S. are privately run. The study argues that the Tossa Zoo may lose its accreditation and license if it continues on its current course. Stay tuned for entertainment news with Sarah Smith.